Feel my voice resonating in the quiet parts of your heart, and let these holy words light up your mind as you listen. I want my presence to wrap around you like a soft, holy blanket. I free you from the chains of hopelessness that have been so heavy on your spirit right now. Don't let any worry, fear, or nervousness take hold in you. You came to my throne because you are tired and your soul is aching for relief. So I am pouring holy oil on you, and my peace is flowing over your head and down your body, your shoulders, and going all the way down to your core. Does it make you feel something? It's my promise to you that I will do anything that you ask of me. Be strong, my dear child. I tell you now, don't give in to fear of fainting. Don't let fear control the choices you make. Pay close attention, because I can say for sure that your prayers have not gone into oblivion or been lost in the void. We have heard every cry, every tear, and every longing whisper. They are now in front of me, and I am taking action for you right now. The problems that have been bothering you for a long time will soon give way to my power. If you don't keep my word, you'll feel empty sorrow because you'll think I left you when you were at your worst. You might think I broke my promise, but know this, I will fight with you in the hardest wars. Even though you are tired and want to give up, now is the exact time when you must keep going with unwavering determination. Pay attention to me clearly. The tall walls that have been in your way and that you have fought against many times are about to fall down like old stones in the face of a strong wind. You will never see the treasures hidden behind your hardest battles if you give up now and accept failure. Don't give up, my child. Fight with the power I gave you, keep your faith strong, and don't stop taking steps forward. When I call out to you, it's because I love you so much and I won't let you ruin my wonderful future. Prepared. At the end of every hard time is a beautiful tapestry of new gifts and chances that shine with my holy glory. You will be the first person in your family's history to reach a new level of spirituality, where the supernatural will watch over your every move. Know this. Many souls read my words and agree that I have done great things, but they still don't believe me. They look for reasons to question me because they feel unworthy or afraid that I will never show my divine majesty to humans. They hang out with people who spread cynicism, so they end up living a life that doesn't have any meaning. You are not one of those lost ones who let their joy slip away and drifted far from the grace that could completely change them. Even though you have changed your point of view, cleaned up your thoughts, and grown closer to my light, you are still a person, and being tired is a normal part of having a weak body. That's why I came. I knew you would get tired and there would be times when giving up seemed easier than sticking it out. Let these words revive your faith before it fades. Feel their truth, hear them like a choir of angels telling you that I, your God, am for you and not against you. Though I spoke the world into being with a single word, believe that I am still working in your life. You'll do what I say because you know that these words carry the weight of love forever. I'm talking to you now from the deepest parts of infinity, where my love lasts forever and my presence fills everything. I come to you with understanding and compassion because I am the only one who holds the bread of life, food that doesn't go bad and can't be used up. I am the fountain of living water that quenches your deepest thirst and refreshes your tired soul. No other power in the world can truly free you from your troubles or give you a place to true rest. The storms inside you are calmed by me. I quiet the voices that torture your mind and fill the holes in your heart with peace. You are required to. I know for sure that many voices will cry out for you and many good hearts will pray for you before my throne, and I will see and honor the dedication. I can hear their passionate prayers whispered through the prayer halls, but I am the one who gives you an inheritance that has been planned for you since the beginning of time. I alone command the spiritual wealth that are waiting for you, gifts that can't be measured by people or lost over time. If anyone else blesses you, it's me. No other being or force can lovingly hold your name in my heart, and your future is sealed under the shadow of my wings. So, don't work so hard to get material treasures that slip through your fingers like sand. Don't give up your peace of mind over money worries, and don't build your confidence on jobs that fall apart like brittle clay or things that break down and turn to ash. Look deep inside yourself and know that I am and always will be your shepherd and protector. It makes me want you to get up every. Greetings. Please listen to what I have to say. The first thing you should do is listen carefully. Then close your eyes and come to me with an honest heart. Please thank me deeply for giving you life, for the family you have, for the present that is unfolding in front of you, and for the future that I will keep safe forever. Remember that I have beaten all kinds of darkness and hardship, and because you live under my care, you will also beat the worst problems this world has to offer. I can still stretch my hands out. I offer you my love, which is bright and constant, my understanding, which is gentle and wise, my friendship, which is stronger than a loyal friend, my joy, which is uplifting and never ending, my Holy Spirit, who always guides and comforts, my wisdom, which shines like a lantern in the dark, and my protection, which no enemy can get through. Come to me early in the morning, before the weight of the world starts to weigh on your shoulders. Let your words be filled with praise, coming from a heart full of joy. Because I believe you and am loyal, I will not leave you wandering. There is no way I will ever leave you or let you get away from my hold. Do not give up on your faith, put all of your heart into my promises. My arms are still open, ready to allow you to rest and stay safe. I always pay attention to your tears and the quiet groan of your soul's prayers. Please share the hope I give you with other people. Your story should feed those who are hungry for comfort. May the overflow of love help those who suffer in silence. What I give you today are benefits that you will give to others. Each person you touch will bring more love into the world, but I want to warn you to keep these precious gifts for yourself. Protected from the impact of bad people, don't hang out with people who celebrate evil, who set up sneaky traps for people who aren't paying attention, and who enjoy hurting innocent people. Do not go down roads that lead you away from virtue, and do not sit down with scoffers who make fun of what is holy and true. Avoid spending time with people who think they are smart when they take advantage of weak people or steal from poor people. Stay away from people who laugh at humility and respect as if they were nothing. Do not be fooled by the shiny delusions of bad people who think they are above the law, my child. Their way will only lead to pain and loss. Remember why I called you and keep your eyes on that. Let nothing take your attention away from the divine mission that is written in your heart. Keep in mind that you are on holy ground, which was picked for a wonderful calling. Don't let the enemy's tricks catch you or make you trip. I've given you a lot of responsibility. Watch out for them, care for them, and let them grow into the amazing things they were meant to be. And above all, know this: if you walk with integrity, following my truth and being supported by my presence, you will find that no darkness can last where my light rules. I have reached deep into your being today and pulled out every last thread of hopelessness. These very minutes, the The tiredness that used to be so heavy on you is melting away like mist in the morning sun. You can feel it now, a new flow of spiritual energy and unwavering confidence. Your heart will burn with a bravery that is beyond human understanding. You will not give up when things get tough. You will keep going, step by step, victory by victory. I promise that nothing can stop the growth of a soul that is rooted in my promise. I will never let you down. In fact, I will strengthen your trust every single day brings you closer to a future full of hope and splendor. Don't give up, my child. I have prepared blessings beyond measure, and they are waiting for your faithful arrival. That miracle you've been waiting for with trembling anticipation will happen right in front of your eyes. The things that are stealing your peace and making you look for answers in the darkness will soon be solved with my divine guidance. Every prayer you've whispered and every tear you've shed has been heard. Your answer will quickly come from my heavenly throne room, and it will be marked with my signature of mercy, grace, and abundant love. But I have a question for you, beloved. What will you do when the moment of deliverance comes and I give you the gift you have so desperately asked for? Carefully think about this. Will you be like those who hold on to the gifts and then look away from the giver, forgetting that everything good comes from me? Beg you not to fall into this pattern. Let the hard times you've been through turn your heart into a place where wisdom can grow. When your problems are over and you're standing in the wide open fields of answered prayers, let gratitude become the melody of your days. Let every sunrise start with a simple, sincere prayer of, "Thank you, my God, for the breath that keeps you alive, the family you embrace, the peace that now dwells in the corners of your mind, and the love that I have woven through every fiber of your being." The only thing I ask is to be seen. It doesn't cost anything but means everything. I'm not trying to take your stuff. I'm not interested in your gifts if they don't come from a true and loving place. Only then will your gifts grow like they are fed by the pure waters of devotion if your worship is real, based on sincerity and respect. Giving thanks and praising me in a humble way is the key to perpetual favor with me. Never come up to my altar with empty words or actions. Instead, let every word of thanks be. If you finally get the answer you've been waiting for and then decide to forget about the one who saved you from darkness, if you later convince yourself that your successes are the result of your own hard work, then be warned. The source of your blessings will slowly fade away like a flower left alone in a hot desert. Your blessings will wither without my sustaining grace. To avoid this, keep your eyes on me, the source of all good things. Even the tiny blessings are worth the perfect gift. If what I give you is different from what you asked for, know that I have found a way for you that is much better and will lead to more growth, understanding, and peace than you could have thought. Accept the decisions I make for you not reluctantly but with thanks, knowing that I always offer what is best in the long run, even if your human eyes can't see it right now. Believe that my view, which is eternal and knows everything, has picked out a perfect path for. Let my words sink into you like seeds into good soil, because I am your Father and Maker, the one who gives you life and food forever. I can see what your family needs before they can say it. I know what lies beyond the boundaries of your tomorrow. I see the path you're on spiritually and the depths of your heart. I know which gifts will help you grow into a strong example of my love and power. If you ask me for wealth, I will break the chains of debt that have held you back, slowed you down, letting you experience a level of freedom you never thought possible. Put it down for a moment. Can you feel your shoulders getting lighter? Take a deep breath and thank me because I have changed your fate. Right now, your bank accounts might not be overflowing with cash, but don't worry, no creditor will be knocking on your door asking money you can't give them. Right now is a new time of freedom that I have planned from the start. If you want to have plenty, know that I will do good, honest work for you. For everyone in your family, make sure they can earn the daily bread with honor. Don't complain if the chances seem small at first. Know that I'm letting you in through doors that no one else can close. Take the next step with hope and courage, knowing that your hard work and honesty are the keys to even more good things. Watch as I turn your efforts into something bigger than you ever thought possible. Go where I tell you to go and stand where I put you. My goal isn't just to fill your stores, but to teach you how to be a good caretaker. When your thankful heart joins with the knowledge I've given you, truly amazing things will happen. I want peace to grow in your home and for each miracle you see to strengthen your faith. Remember the permanent truths in my word at all times. Don't let your attention wander to things that are only temporary, like treasures. Instead, look up to heaven and always feel thankful. Tell your praises like burning incense carried by the winds of real gratitude. When you stand in this position of humble appreciation, you are entering a supernatural life. Yes, these are the keys that will let you enter a season of holy plenty, my child, the giving up of your heart, the worship, and the sincere thank you that comes out of your mouth before you even see all of my gifts. In this gratitude, you find strength. In this trust, you find growth. In thanking me for your trials, you learn to keep going and bless those who are going through the same things. Go through pain around you. The way you eagerly await my word shows how I feel. You take in my wisdom by continuing to pray. You align with my will because you want to be a tool of kindness. That you will do everything you can to fix this broken world. Dearest, you make me so happy. Spend some time listening, so that you will never doubt it. I say it now from my own true words. People who are cocky may brag about how great they are and make fun of what they see as your flaws. They might give you a mean look with barely hidden disdain. For example, with every look and whispered criticism, they try to remind you of your flaws and take away your worth. But don't let their words echo in your head or let their scorn guide your steps. They can't see the picture I'm making inside you because their pride keeps them from seeing it. Do not put your trust in the harmful words of people who want you to fail. Instead, put your trust in my direction. If they won't let you be at peace, stay away from them. Stay away from people who laugh at my truth and fight my light. If you listen to my advice, you will walk through green fields of chance and still waters of renewal. You will find that my arms have always been open wide, that my knowledge can protect you from even the worst storm, and that my plans for you come from the deepest love. Now is a good time to think. Everything I promised is within reach. You are about to live the peaceful, wise, and thankful life you've always wanted. Don't let the small words of the proud change your path. Do remember, I am your Father, the one who made you, the one who will care for you, and the one who knows the whole story of your future. Hold on to what I say. Enjoy being with me and watch as I turn every setback into a guide, every battle into a strength, and every tear into a pearl of wisdom. I will never leave you because you are mine. No longer do you have to wander through a mental desert of pain. Feelings of shame and insult that are meant to hurt your soft soul don't have to weigh you down. The things people say about you are meant to make you feel less valuable. And lower your honor. Don't use your strength when I'm around. Keep your eyes on the sky. because I have written your name on my heart here in my eternal world. I love how you come close, how you reach out to me with kindness, and how you praise me. Even when bad things are about to happen, your simple thanks rise up like fragrant smoke and make me feel so happy. You, my beloved, are a sign of faith, loyalty, and determination that can be heard all the way up in heaven. Take a break and listen. Pay attention. Again, my words have the weight of truth that will never change. I want these promises to be carved into your very being so that when mean people try to tear you down, you can remember my words. It's me who heals hurts that other people can't see. I am the one who brings you back from the depths of darkness and puts your feet on solid ground. I am the one who brings you wealth, both in the material sense and in the spiritual sense that will make your life better forever. I love you with a love that doesn't care what limits, with gifts that come back to life every morning. I'm the one who lets people enter a supernatural world where faith turns into sight, hope turns into success, and miracles flow like clean, living water. Do I want you to get the wonders and blessings you've been praying for? Yes, but know that the gifts from heaven are given for a reason. Take good care of the wonders I give you. Keep them safe with knowledge and pray for them. And never forget where all good things come from. I'm glad for your thoughts and your unwavering loyalty, thanks that makes everything you say better, and faith that keeps you steady in storms. Stay strong in these virtues. Trust the spiritual world more than anything else. Every morning when you wake up, run to me like you would to a source of water that gives you life. Let my words of hope and strength change the way you see things. Feel free to share them with the people you care about so they can also taste the sweetness of my truth. Close your eyes and picture this moment. I put my hand on yours and whisper, "Thank you," as I lift your soul to me. Put a soft hand on your head and pour out a supernatural gift. Feel it now, and let it wash over you, making you feel new and refreshed. Open your heart wide to receive this gift with thanks that are overflowing. Remember this: I am the all-powerful one who made galaxies and set stars on their paths. I can't fail you. I won't fail you. I am able to do anything. If I told you to strike, be strong, and be brave, it's because I want you to be able to win every battle you face. The directions I give are not empty, they carry the full force of my great power. I don't want your money or empty gifts that don't come from the heart. Bring me your heart before you bring me any gift. Give me your faith, your devotion, your deepest wishes shaped by trust, and your unwavering loyalty. I must be the most important person in your life and sit on the top of your love. When you wake up in the morning, don't let fear wake you up. Instead, let the soft hum of my word wake you up. Let your heart leap with joy when you hear my promises. Get used to the sound that calls you by name. These words were written with love and will always have power. They are for you. Let them form you, lead you, and promise to always be by my side. Do not let words that tell you false things or give you false hope sway your precious heart. Some people try to trick you by making a lot of empty claims that lead you astray from the truth. They don't know anything about real love or what I have planned for you, but you, dear, are not like them. This is more valuable than any prize on earth, my unwavering love, my constant affection, and my watchful care. Tell me that you believe, child of my heart. Rest here in my arms, knowing that I am in charge of everything alone. Give me your fears, because I will always protect you from harm. When you wake up in the morning, I'm always close by, ready to fill those first few quiet minutes with my presence, my love, and my voice. Don't let other things take your attention away from my voice in the dawn. Turn your ear toward me and feel me as you do it. How my spirit speaks truth to your soul and comforts it. I promise you that I can see everything. The problems that are bothering you right now will go away faster than you could hope. All the answers you're looking for will show up at the right time, crafted by my knowledge and sent by my timing. As you pray on your knees, I am paving your way through uncharted territory. I'm writing your story one line at a time, making sure that each part brings you closer to the hope I gave you. Nothing gets in the way of my learning, and nothing stops my. Will the gifts you've been praying for come true? Will you be free from fear, have enough money, have your relationships fixed, and have the courage to take on new challenges? The door you have begged for in your deepest prayers is ready to open whenever I say so. With each breath you take, your faith grows. With that faith, I will lift you up and lead you to a new start in life that will make you feel like you're seeing the world for the first time. Don't judge your worth by what other people think, and don't let the mean things people say about you roll off your back like rain on a strong roof. There is anger inside and that tries to spill onto your road, but keep your head up. Always remember that what I think of you is the only thing that really counts, so stand tall with faith and honor. I see a beautiful creation, a soul that shines with kindness and truthfulness. Write this truth down and think about it every time someone tries to hurt your reputation. When the words of the world hurt and shock you, come find. Take refuge in my endless love. I have never left your side, not even for a breath. I've been with you through every fight, every stumble, and every hard-won victory. I know the cuts and scrapes you have and the wins that have made you strong, but don't think about the hard times you've been through. Child, look ahead. The moment of your victory is right in front of you. We need to move on from the old fights and start a new season, a story full of hope and renewal. I'm making a way clear by removing. They will help you get past problems and enter a future full of success and meaning. This is the wonderful turn in your life. Let me take you to a new place full of gifts and knowledge. Feel my love and peace flow over you like a gentle stream, making you feel better and clearing your mind. Feel it. Let me pour what I'm giving you into your hands. I will throw open the windows of heaven to let God's blessings fall on you. My words will be etched in your heart, like a compass that guides you and stops you from going off track. From moving away from this love that never ends and welcomes you as a person. You can fail, because you're human, but my love for you is bigger than any ocean. I welcome your turn away from sin, and I will find you, save you, and bring you back to the light, even if you fall into the deepest pit. Remember that the gifts I give are immeasurable and worth much more than any treasure on earth. What I have planned for you is more beautiful than gold and sparkles more brilliantly than gems. You need to have faith to answer. Remember what I said. Say these words to me. It's not just a test of my love, I think you know that. It's there all the time, hidden in the warm sun, the cool breeze, and the soft curve of the sky above you. All of these little things are love letters from me, telling you that I am close, that I care, and that I love you more than words can say. Be careful, dear one. Just think about how many times I have kept you from sadness and saved you from disaster. I stood between you and death when the darkness was about to swallow you up. Remember all the drive and desire you brought into this year, along with the dreams you held close to your heart. Now that problems have come up, Don't back down, keep going with a strong will. I am with you every step of the way. I will take you through hard times and make you into someone who shines with my glory. Your goals won't die on the vine, they'll grow roots and bloom at the right time, as I have planned. I care a lot about your life. I picked you for a bigger reason that fits perfectly into my ultimate plan. I want to paint my love and power on your life so that everyone can see it and to prepare you for this calling. My Holy Spirit fills you every day, making you feel better and giving you more hope. The Spirit's presence lights the flames of courage in your heart and lets you know that you are never alone, without help, or without hope. So today, stand up and face the world without fear. Turn your back on the mean words of jealous hearts and face mine. I want my truth to protect you and my love to protect you. Have faith in me and know that I'm taking care of everything for you. Soon, my words will come true over your life like a beautiful sunrise. Accept this truth, walk in this light, and never question that I am here, your loving and faithful God, making a beautiful future just for you. Yes, I promise you peace and a life free from trouble's constant attacks. Do not let fear take root in your heart. Problems will come like storm clouds gathering on the horizon, but they can't break the promises I've made. The problems you face every day can't take away your happiness. The strong winds that blow against you can't bring down the strong tree of faith you have become. Things that happen that you didn't expect and turns and twists that make you feel unsafe can't take away the happiness and security I have given you. You look taller now, because these words have fed your soul and changed the way you see things. You are now spiritually grown and mentally strong. You finally understand that your fate is not based on your moods, fears, or feelings. You can choose how to react to the world. Watch this. I give you the gift of self-control. Your steps will no longer be determined by temptations, your mistakes will no longer hinder your progress, and your flaws will not be able to break you because your trust is no longer based on weak people. It is based on my permanent word. If you fall 7 times, I will pick you up 7 times. If you fail 100 times, I will forgive you 100 times. Have I not shown you how loyal I am when you were lost in the dark, away from me, stuck in sin, and didn't know I loved you? Still, I reached out to you and gave you forgiveness, kindness, and redemption. Now that you have tasted my goodness, I will quickly come to comfort you when sadness wraps its cold arms around you. I'll wipe away your tears, wash away your shame, and mend the wounds in your heart. You want to keep going, fight the good fight, and stick to my ways even though you make mistakes and even though enemies, seen and hidden, threaten you. That's why I stay by your side and keep an eye on you. I want you to remember how valuable you are. Dear child, you belong to me. Even though I see you as a gem, I know that you hang out with people who avoid real happiness by always seeing things negatively. Be careful not to try to get approval from people who don't understand your calling. If you wait for their acceptance, they will want you to think the way they do, give in to their fear and lack of faith, and try to change you into someone they want you to be. This will force you to give up your faith and give up the wonderful future I have planned just for you. At some point, anger will start to eat away at you, and you'll look at me in shock, asking what went wrong. You could say I'm not interested, but look, I'm talking too. I extend my hand to you with love that overflows and understanding that goes deeper than the seas. I offer a love that is so rich that it can flood every dry part of your life, but the final decision is yours. You are at a fork in the road. On one side is the way of my promises, which is full of hope, victories, and a sweet peace that can't be shaken. On the other side is a valley of shadows and regret, where pain wraps around your heart like a cocoon. My question is easy: will you hold on to the bright truth I showed you, or will you stay in the darkness that other people choose to live in? Will you match yourself with my beautiful vision for your life, or will you give in to the small demands of those who want to ruin your plans because they are scared and confused? Do you want to spend your days making people who hurt you happy, or do you want to honor the one who spoke the universe into existence and put dreams in your heart with divine intent? Child, pay close attention. I made the whole world with care and joy, and I made you with the same care and joy. I filled your heart with wishes that grow from seeds in heaven. Before time began, I knew your name. I've brought you close so you can get to know me. Rest in me and share in my success. The call is clear, and the promise is as sure as the sun rising. If you trust me, believe these words, and make choices that are in line with my eternal view, you will enter a time of unimaginable joy, purpose, and strength. I stand before you and offer you a place in my eternal presence, a sanctuary unlike any other place you have known, where faith grows and hope takes root at the right time. But I have to be honest, this road needs you to learn to trust things you can't see and my words even when they seem far away. It means seeing patience not as a burden but as a trait that makes you a better person. When you plant your dreams in the deep dirt of faith, you need to give them time to grow strong roots and tender shoots that reach for the light. People in this world want quick answers and gifts that appear in an instant without any work on their part. Cultivation and growth are going on in the background, but I want you to ignore that noise and stand strong. In my kingdom, harvests don't come quickly, they come through faithful endurance. You can see people who have lost their way because of pride all around you. They want everything to be given to them, like I have to follow their lead. They don't see any wrong in what they do. They step on weak people and never stop to say thank you. Their hearts are filled with pride, and the thanks that should guide them has died. They pick the simple way out, putting others down, spreading lies with mean words, and refusing to be humble in front of me. But know this, my Holy Spirit does not live in those hearts. People who act humble but really feel important don't get my approval. Real humility comes from knowing you need me and being honest about it. Without me, you can't do anything lasting or true. My darling, I have set my eyes on you because I know how humble you are inside. I know you are. You must be ready to admit your mistakes and come to me with open hands and a true plea for forgiveness. You're not like people who are stuck on their own sense of right and wrong. You now know that you serve an all-powerful God who loves you deeply, forgives you over and over, picks you up every time you fall, whispers words of encouragement to you when your resolve wavers, and gives you the strength to keep going until you claim the win I promised. Of course I know you'll mess up sometimes. I know you are human because you were made from dust and put life into life through my heart, but I also know that you've changed your mind and can see beyond this broken world. The sweetness of my love and the comfort of my forgiveness have been tasted by you. You know that your worth doesn't come from what other people think or from the short-lived successes that the world enjoys. Your worth comes from the truth of my love for you. There are times when the road I show you isn't easy, but it leads to a life with eternal meaning and growth under my wings. I beg you again, don't say no. Giving yourself, your family, or your community this once-in-a-lifetime chance. I want everyone you care about to find safety in my loving arms. For them to really feel my presence, I want fear and anger to melt away and be replaced by the warmth of peace and happiness. Imagine that they enter a life where my grace fills their hearts, my kindness is always there like the sun rising, and the storms that used to shake their minds are just far away sounds that are drowned out by my unwavering protection. Your choice is more important. You have no idea how much each step you take closer to me opens the door for others, like your kids, brothers, neighbors, and friends, to see the hope I offer when they see how much I care for you, how I lead you with gentle authority, and how I bless the ground you walk on. They will feel better because they will know that your peace comes from a source, your joy isn't a fluke, and your power comes from the wellspring of my love. Let them see this change and know the truth that I want each of them to live in. You are safely under my care, so make a wise choice now, because you are at a crossroads. Will you accept my hug, grow to know my beat, and learn how I do things? Will you base your life on my eternal vows instead of the world's demands that come and go? Will you allow me to guide your fate and water the seeds of your hope until they bloom in full bloom? I saw your heart. I know that deep down you want something better than your worries and fears. I know you're burning bright, ready to face a future marked by faith instead of doubt, thanks instead of haughtiness, and humility instead of pride. My arms are wide open, my words are true, and my plans for you are so important that they will last forever. Yes, I am your God, your heavenly Father, and I will never change. It was my voice that made the world, and it was my infinite patience that gave you life. I've seen you grow, fall, and get back up again. Now is the time I've set aside for you to hear my call as clearly as the first light of dawn. These set everything up so you could know my heart and believe what I say. What are you going to pick? Are you going to take my hand and claim the life I promised you? Or are you going to back down to please people who don't understand or care? My child, the hope I gave you lets your choice come forth, and you can walk into the full life I planned just for you. I love you more than any other love you've ever known. My heart longs to bless your life so much that it will leave you astonished. Mark this day well, because I'm opening the windows of heaven and letting true abundance into your life. You won't just taste goodness, your life will overflow with it. Every bit of oppression that used to weigh you down will disappear in the wake of this divine provision. Your days will be filled with peace like a river, and your spirit will rest peacefully in my promises. But listen, dear one, this journey needs your help. If you believe what I'm saying, get up from where you are. Straighten your back, sit down, and push forward with more drive. When problems come up, don't give up hope. Instead, choose to live and work with unshakable hope. Do your best work, and when it's time to rest, take a full nap to refresh your body and mind. Then, the next day, get up with strength and confidence. Do not stop moving. Don't say anything bad, and don't let any sadness sink into your heart. Don't give up, even if things are against you or if some people are trying to stop you. To catch you in their traps, our plan goes on even though things are hard. You can trust that I see the bigger picture and the grand tapestry I am creating for you when things get hard and your enemies look at you with hard hearts. It's not about being mad or upset that you meet them. It's about having calm confidence that comes from my spirit. If they're thirsty, give them a drink of water. If they're hungry or need a kind word, say it to them. But be smart, child, You shouldn't give your soul to people who want to bring you down. Be kind, but don't let betrayal happen. Show them love, a love they can't understand, but guard your heart. Don't tell people who want to hurt you about your hidden struggles, plans, or dreams. Keep your spirit rooted in my truth, showing mercy but not getting involved with evil. Don't let slander or gossip enter your mouth or ears. As they watch you, your enemies will get tired. They won't understand why their plans didn't work to make you trip. They will see how strong I have made them. They can't break the strength that's inside you. That's okay. The day will come when I take them off your path myself. Clearing your horizon so you can move forward. Our plan, yours and mine, is not set in stone yet. Allow yourself to keep going, having faith and being brave, and fight the urge to give up too soon. When I think the time is right, you will stand in front of a huge door that I have specially made for you. Beyond it are gifts and wonders you can't even begin to imagine. I have surprises in store for you, like there are treasures just waiting to be found. Now I'll ask you straight out, do you believe me? Would you join your heart with mine and promise to be in my presence every day, taking care of the faith seed I put in you? Start this plan right now, not tomorrow or several days from now. Start now. Take the brave path I'm putting in front of you. Your steps and words should be driven by your faith. You are braver than you think. That's why I called you brave. You should get up, child, and keep going, sure that triumph is yours. Have you thanked me today? Uplift your voice and whisper, thank you, for the new day, the air you breathe, and the power in your bones. It doesn't cost you anything. I already know what you need before you say it. I know what you hope for, what you fear, and what you dream about. Having faith in me means knowing who you are and where you're going. Have faith in me, and let thanksgiving be the key that opens more doors than you thought possible. Take a deep breath, my dear child, and follow me into a place where there is peace and quiet. Your worry goes away, and the soft sound of my voice leads you into this quiet space I've made for you. Leave the noise behind and let your soul breathe in the clean air of my presence in this silence. Feel thankful for all the things you have that make you happy. Yes, think about them now. The family that makes your life worth living and the energy that keeps you going. The health of your whole body, the air that flows easily through your lungs, the food that shows up on your table, the shelter that keeps you safe from the weather, and the mighty wings of your home was as safe as a fortress of light from supernatural forces. These fighter angels that I put around your house, can you see them? They stand at their posts, alert and unwilling to give in. Their swords are glowing with holy fire. They are ready to fight for you at the slightest sound of the order. They guard the edges of your dreams against any enemy that dares to come close, always surrounding your home with unwavering loyalty. Do you know how safe you are, how loved, how treasured, and how cared for you are when they're on duty? Thank you for letting these truths sink deep into you and filling your mind with thoughts of grace, your mouth with thankfulness, and your eyes with a picture of my goodness. Your soul is strong in this pose of thanksgiving, and I, the Lord of heaven and earth, hold your fate gently in the palm of my hand. Because it knows it needs me, my home is in the heart that learns how to give thanks. I love it when a soul, even though it has problems, turns to me with faith and hope, knowing that I am the source of all good things. It is true that you feel stressed sometimes. You have to take care of your family and make sure they are healthy, happy, and stable. It's normal to wish that everything goes well and that no bad things happen that take away your happiness. Your heart is soft, and your desire to protect what I've given you is wonderful. But, my dear child, there will be days when you forget to be grateful, when dark clouds cover your thoughts, and the enemy of your soul takes the chance to whisper. With his dirty lies and sneaky hints, he tries to turn your gratitude into cold fear and your trust into trembling doubt. He wants you to think about what you don't have instead of what you do have, about your flaws instead of the good things you have. It gives him pleasure to fill your mind with worries to the point where you worry that your peace will break. I watch and wait because I know that you have a power that your enemy can't break. When fear and hopelessness knock on the door, I long to hear your words. Raise your arms high and let thanksgiving flow from your mouth like a river of living water, speaking the truth above the storm. This will make the enemy run away. Speak words that make the darkness lost. Thank you for giving me life, my family, health, and the wonders I've seen and the ones I still don't understand. Thanks for your love, Father. I'm grateful that you are always with me and that you keep your vows. Do you know what happens when you say, thank you, in a simple, sincere way? It's so humble and yet so powerful. In the mental world, it turns into a huge shield. Being grateful is like a wall that no one can break through. It's like a weapon that cuts through fear and destroys the illusions of failure. At that moment, the enemy's lies become whispers and then disappear completely, because nothing can stand in the brilliant light of a grateful soul. And know this, when trials come your way and fire tries your faith, I am not far away or uninterested. Let me meet you in the early morning when it's still quiet. I'm as close as the air around you. Think about it tomorrow. I'll be at the side of your bed, waiting for the moment your eyes open. Before you talk to anyone else, I will listen for the first breath of your morning prayer and the first sigh of thanks that comes out of your mouth. Let it come out. Thanks. Thanks for living. With these words, you make room for me in your day. You connect yourself with my goals and allow the power and peace of my spirit to flow freely through your heart. Leave the other things behind and come to me now. Enter the refuge of silence, where my voice is louder than the noise of. The whole world takes a big breath and thinks of all the gifts you have. Thank me for the fighters I've placed around you and the bounty I've given you. Think about the good things that have happened to you, not as a temporary treat but as a steady reminder of my love. Let out your stress, take a deep breath of my happiness, and say that one word that will change your life: thank you. My child, this is how you live a successful life. This is how you form an unbreakable bond with the Creator who watches over you, the Savior who saves you, and the Spirit who gives you power. Accept thanks as your guide light, and each day you wake up will be a new chapter in your story of victory, bravery, and grace. Right now I'm talking to you from the throne of eternity, where I can see the whole of time. In that holy world, there are blessings written with your name on them. These are treasures of love, purpose, and plenty that I have set aside just for you. Know this, you were never a mistake. I have known you since the beginning of time. I loved your soul and planned wonderful gifts for you must fully trust me in the future, because I am already planning many details in heaven and on earth so that wonderful things can happen in your life. I have made an unbreakable decree that you will get everything you need. Plenty of food to stop the lack that's bothering you, freedom from debt, and supernatural knowledge to help you make all of your choices. I have prepared a divine gift for you and your family, full of blessings you can't even imagine. You have this inheritance by. Remember that my endless love is the most valuable gift I have given you. It is woven right into the fabric of my promises above all else. There were times when you were far from me, but I loved you even when you found your way back home. If you think that your slip-ups, mistakes, or flaws will make me turn away from you, you are wrong. I'm not scared of your mistakes. I'm not turned off by your problems. When you talk about them, you do so in an open and humble way, and I can see the truth shining in your heart. This honesty makes me happy. Stands in sharp contrast to those who put on a false mask of holiness and accuse others while acting like they've never done anything wrong. But you, my beloved, are different. You don't insult people or throw stones at people who are hurt. You're not cocky, and you don't enjoy judging your brothers and sisters for being weak. You have good thoughts, a good attitude, and a gentle spirit. If you trip, you get back up with new hope. Because of this, I tell you, don't let any living thing judge you, no one on earth. Earth has the power to put down the soul that I value so much. I want you to stay in this position of faith and humility. Come to me every day not cocky but with the quiet excitement of a student in front of a wise teacher, wanting to learn, listen, and grow. Please do that, and I will bless you beyond measure. Even though I know that money isn't your main goal, I will still meet your wants. I will protect your family and friends and give them all of my security. I will also get your heart ready, mind, so that when new doors open wide in front of you, you won't be afraid or hesitate to walk through them. Amazing things are happening here right now, even as you hear these words. You can't see them yet. I'm setting up meetings and chances that will come up out of nowhere, like beams of light in a dark room. Over time, some things that seem hard or painful will turn out to be steps towards something bigger, turning trouble into peace and wealth. Take a moment to think about what you already have. I have you. You are one of my beloved sheep, and you can recognize my voice even when it's whispering softly in the background. Every morning, I reach out to you with words that are made by love. In your soul, you can feel my presence, which gives you peace of mind that I am close by, leading you, loving you, and keeping you safe. If you want to pray to me, I listen with such a level of focus that it would amaze you if you could feel it. The very threads of eternity are moved by your simple words of thanks. What does it happen when you say, "Thank you"? My fast, bright, and strong angels are racing toward you, making gifts happen and straightening out paths that aren't straight. I'm changing things right now in ways you haven't thought of yet. I'm changing the hands of fate, bringing people to you at just the right time, soothing hearts that seemed as hard as stone, and changing the minds of those who have wrongly judged your worth. I will instead draw attention to the faces of those who see what I see in you. Have always seen an endless amount of value, promise, and hope in the future. Dear one, please know that you shine with a new brightness today. When other people look at you, they see something they can't quite put their finger on. My light shining in your face and my strength pulsing through your body. You have the look of a champion, someone who stands tall not because they worked hard but because God helped them. But I urge you, don't just enjoy this glow, use it wisely and for good. Let the change I've gone through, lit in you, shine a light on your family, pull them close, and ask them to come look for me with you. Show them where all of your good fortune comes from. Show them that all of your blessings come from the same place. Dearest love, grace, and kindness, the world is about to go through a time of trouble and turmoil. Hard days are coming, and the weight of these storms will be heavy on many souls. But know this, those who seek my presence, follow my instructions, and listen to my voice will find peace like a secret garden. I have drawn a horizon in your heart, a line that leads to the road of true abundance. It is safe from the hot winds. Follow that inner guide. It will lead you to where I want you to go. Embrace the little things that make your life beautiful, like a warm meal, a quiet sunrise, or a heartfelt talk. These simple moments are what make you happy. Show your appreciation all the time. When you meet people, let your gratitude shine in your eyes. A genuine, sincere smile can say more than 1,000 words. Speeches show your gratitude in an honest way, and watch as my gifts grow all around you. Being grateful isn't a one-time thing for me. It's the foundation on which I build my plans for the future. More thanks means more happiness and a better understanding of things. The more you thank me, the stronger the basis of your future becomes, thanks to my many gifts. Please respect what I have given you and what I will continue to give you, both in the form of material gifts and kindness. Don't take anything for granted. Remember that even the smallest kindness, the quiet word of comfort and the kindest hand that reaches out to you all come from my never-ending source of love. Today I send you my gift once more. Catch it as it falls gently into your hands, like a priceless gem carved from Christ's light. It is worth more than you can imagine. It is a resource that can't be used up by time or fate. Every day, let your life be filled with gratitude. When you see someone, smile at them, meet them with kindness and warmth, and open your arms to be friends and support. When you do this, you not only show gratitude for the gifts you've been given, but you also help me fix a broken world. My beloved child, you are not and never will be alone. As the days go by, the shadows get longer, and the mornings get brighter and warmer. Remember that I am always here, watching, loving, guiding, and giving. My voice isn't just an echo in the distance, it's in your heart. My word is strong, it won't be broken by any storm. I will always love you. To stay grateful, keep this truth close to your heart. If you do that, you will be a part of something eternal and holy that can never be taken away from you. Don't be afraid. You know that I can handle anything. No problem is too big, and no dream is too far away. You can feel the embers of a holy flame burning brightly in your chest right now. It's a kind of drive and hope that you've never felt before. Believe me when I say I'm ready to bless your land, bring new springs to places where there were none before, make rivers of plenty flow freely, and to bring about. Your home will be filled with laughter, love, and my presence. What moves me to do so much for you is your faith, which shines like a precious gem, your loyalty, which is evident in every honest word you speak to me, your unwavering desire to seek me above all else, to draw near in prayer and devotion, your reverent attitude, your heartfelt praises, and your sincere thanks. These things move my heart deeply. How could I not keep blessing people who trust and love you? I refuse to let sadness haunt the halls of your soul, and when life's problems hurt your feelings, I will wrap my soothing cloak around you and heal and fix what was broken until you know the fullness of the joy you so desperately want. Now take a moment to relax into the peace that fills your heart. You won't walk today. If your emotions are always changing or you're not sure how you feel, the views and judgments of others won't lead you astray. The only things that can change precious child's future are the facts I have told and the plans I have made. Your path is based on my promises, not on the unstable ground of other people's acceptance. But be careful, my beloved, not every voice that says it is from me is really me. Do not listen to false predictions or people who say empty things that sound like they came from God. Your faith, your peace, and even your safety are built on what I've written. Open the holy books I gave you and let the knowledge inside feed your soul. These are the words that live, that will help you see your way through the changing seasons, making your steps brighter and your resolve stronger. I thank you for letting me teach you, protect you, and give you grace today. Let them fill up your mind, your home, and your family, and see how even your most complicated plans come together when I touch them. Your future looks bright and full of hope. For my child, you have already given me your worries and asked for my advice instead of depending on short-lived human knowledge. That's why I will stand with you. Without fail, I will make sure that fear and lack don't live in your life. From now on, pay attention to how the waves are changing around you. Attitudes will change. People who used to look at you with cocky pride will start to notice something amazing. A quiet confidence, an unwavering strength, and a heavenly power that shines through everything you say and do. People who once didn't think much of you will now see how important your job is and how much you've changed. This is what my Holy Spirit does. He melts hearts and who heals broken relationships and clears up old misunderstandings. I ask you to answer me not just with empty words, but with your whole life, your devotion, your thanks, and your faith. Bring these to my feet, and watch as I turn your normal days into trips with meaning and promise. Yes, you may have to fight 1,000 battles before the sun goes down and up again, and you may feel like you can't stand the weight of it all at times. But don't worry, I have already been through it. I put my Holy Spirit inside you, which is an endless source of power. Your faith will never fade because of this divine power. My child, stay strong and keep going. Know that I am with you and will be by your side. Is there any problem that is too big, a task that is too tough, or an enemy that is too smart? I can do anything. My word will help you build a strong life, and then you can defeat the troops of darkness and the huge monsters that stand in your way. I heard your cry, you want